Trippier with the set piece. 6 black and white shirts to aim at. One of them is Jamal Lascelles, who got up there, and Donnarumma had to steer it away from his own player. Still alive. Guimaraes, another save. Back to Bruno Guimaraes again. They're still coming, and that was over the line, surely, was it? The referee waits and then gives the goal. But was there an offside flag? The ball came into the box, headed down by Lascelles, clawed away by Donnarumma. And when the ball came back in by Bruno Guimaraes, was there an offside flag? No. Was there a foul? Possibly. Did it go over the line? Almost definitely.
Pointed to a lengthy list of injuries and absences as mitigation. He's urged his players to show the character to get out of the situation they're in. Here's Rasford, making good ground and firing it in. That very much is a striker's goal from Hojlund. Just what Manchester United need. That is what they paid the big money for, to bring him to the club. But it's all about Marcus Rashford's superb run and delivery.
The ball played forward. Casemiro bends it into the space. There you can see Rashford is onside. Sanchez was playing him onside. And then he's got a decision. Does he go for goal himself or cross it into the box? He crossed it into the box, and it arrives perfectly for Hojlund. He was more determined than Sanchez. It's a really good counter-attacking goal from Manchester United. And a great striker's goal, as you said, from Hojlund.
Was the scorer of the Leipzig equaliser in the round of 16 first leg in February. Nice touch that from Openda, who could be played in. He is. Poulsen's found him. Openda has the pace, and he's missed. No, he scored! He hits the inside of the post. What a lovely finish from Luis Openda. Thought at first he'd just put too much on it.
A deeper position here. They've got in behind that midfield, and they got options left and right. He chooses the right one. Akanji tries to muscle Openda out of it, but this time the striker is resilient and he's determined to stay as strong as he can, gets his body in there, and that's a really good finish. An excellent tuck past Ederson, and pretty much with the first genuine counter-attack they've had in the game so far, Leipzig right back in the game.
Well, what did we say? Poulsen and Openda have got to do a bit more, with Baumgartner and Šeško ready to come on. Kartavikas has given it away. Here's Guendouzi. Lazio have players forward, and it's headed in! Oh, what a finish that is from Pedro! Lazio steal it late! Another late show from Lazio! And Celtic Celtic thought they'd won it at one end. And then this. Isaacson does well. They had players over. Now then. There's the climb and the finish from Pedro, but was he offside? From that angle, he may just have been. And there may be a moment of redemption here. It's a wonderful finish.
Get back on the ball and get their team up the field. It's been all City.
Guardiol, Doku, with a shimmy and a shake, brings in Alvarez. Oh, that's magnificent! That really is world class from the World Cup winner. It's a beauty.
This one is actually caught between his feet. I think Blasvik feels he's going to have another touch. Instead of that, Alvarez he just steps aside and just wraps his foot around him. It's a brilliant goal. Look at that.
Looks better from there.
It's a stunning finish. And from this position, after his first touch, it's right between his feet, but they don't get quite close enough and quick enough.
Look at the dip on it as well. It had everything, and it had far too much for Yanis Blan.
Can Braga silence Berlin? And look here for Ricardo Horta. Sets up the shot. Oh my word! That is absolutely sensational. Well, Bruma's shot is the stuff of absolute dreams. There is no answer to it, and the calibre of the goal is of another level. It arcs, it swerves, it bends and dips. And Bruma has scored one of the goals of this match day already in the Champions League. That is a goal which is absolutely unsavable. All the technique in the world from Bruma. It is gorgeous. Look how it bends in from away from the post to find the top corner. It was
Good pressure from the front three of Loss, forcing Arsenal back and forcing the mistake. Here's Mercado. Wahi. Thomasson. Fabulous. Just fabulous. They stole it, they broke, and boy did they finish. Well, it was the pressing that had forced Arsenal back to Raya. Mercado stole it, Wahi did so well. And an unerring finish from Adrian Thomasson, who was among the goals towards the end of last season in particular, but has his first of this, and that is one that they will remember here for a long, long time. Well, brilliantly by Schar, given to Murphy, and he's to make the most of this. Schar! Oh, yes! That's how you make the most of it! There's no nail-biting finish now! He's hardly had a kick tonight. This goal all about Fabian Schar. He wins the ball back, gets it back from Murphy. There's only one thing in his mind. It's simply unstoppable. And Newcastle are out of sight. The slip may have helped him bring that ball back inside that post.
Here is Abel Ruiz for Braga. Abel Ruiz for Braga. In here for Bruma. João Martinho! What a shot by, I think, Castro, was it? And Braga have broken the hearts of Union Berlin for the second match day in succession. A goal at the death has Union. It'll be 6 games in a row they've lost, and this one will be maybe the most painful of all. Bruma's set up, and the shot by Castro beyond the reach of Renault. And this, for Union Berlin, is heartbreaking for the second successive match day. In this competition, you have to play to the final whistle, otherwise you can...
This will be just about the last play of the first half. In goes Saul, it drops for Samuel Lino. Get his shot away now, deflects off Trauner, still in there for Witsel. Griezmann, 2-2! Right on the stroke of half-time, Simeone celebrates. Diego Simeone and the crowd delighted. 4th goal of the first half, scored by Antoine Griezmann. And it was virtually the last kick of the first half. Good work here by Samuel Lino. Nearly drops for Witsel. And then it did for Griezmann, and how well he perfected that. That's all he could do to score. Back to goal. Makes his mind up quickly. That's what world-class players do. He thinks, in this position, the only way I can score is to do this. And he perfects it brilliantly. Well, what a first half we've had here in Madrid.